Everybody's supposed to start these things off, but what should I say?
Or Daddy.
Battery power. Do it up, boy. Your head up. Okay, I'll go like this. Serious.
You built a house?
Yeah, we built a two-story house. Mom and Dad did. Really nice piece of property. It's beautiful.
Where's the house?
Montgomery, Alabama. We lived in the big house for a big couple of years. That was it. It wasn't very long because Mom got sick. We moved the keys where Mom got sick because it was closer to the hospital. And that's when we lived on base. And when you live on base, they have base housing, which is basically a bunch of houses that are identical to each other, very much like apartments, but even more generic and bland looking because they're military. It means they didn't have to do anything pretty like flowers and stuff like apartments do to make you like, come live with us.
It's just like,
you just
you're here.
live here. So they were all like white and gray and all the same, and if you didn't know where you lived, you get lost because everything looked the same. So we had a nice place. I think also because Mom was in the hospital, I think that has something to do with it too, where we got a really nice corner lot. Mom was a hairstylist. She always had beautiful hair. Always had the new style of hair. You know, if you look at the pictures, like she had the blonde streaks going through her hair like that, and that was probably, you know, new style, you know, all that. She would always cut me and Brian's hair. We always had the same damn haircut. Could you not come up with two haircuts? But then again, she dressed us the same, and the pictures of the blue and white cowboy Wrangler thing. Woo! We had the matching satchels. But by the way, you know, just for reference, satchels were not cool. Backpacks were cool, even back in the 70s. That was a story I always reminded me because we had stolen a turtle. A stolen turtle with reddish, pinkish reddish fingernail polish on the turtle's toes, which was a smoking gun, because we had stolen the turtle from someone that we thought had taken it from us, because we had claimed the turtle, and we had gone and decided we were just going to take it back by force.
We being
me and Anthony. Anthony and I had stolen this turtle back, and remember the neighbor, I think it was his mom, it came out and said, Anthony, you need to come here with me. Barry needs to go talk to his dad. And we thought we were in trouble for the turtle. So we were like, oh man, I thought it was a turtle. And I remember Brian was already in there with Dad, and they were sitting on his bed, on the end of the bed, the very foot of the bed, and Dad was in the middle, and Brian was there. And we sat down beside him, and he started crying, and he had trouble saying it, but I always remember how he said it, and he always said it the same way from then on. He never said Mom died. He always said Mom passed away. Because your mother passed away, and he was crying, and we started crying, and yeah, that was the beginning of a long time. It was yeah, there was a long time there. You know, you weren't really there. You were in here, but you weren't there. You know, people talk to you, and they always say the same stuff. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. It just seems like it goes on for a long time. And when you're a kid, you wake up every morning with the same dream that your mom's washing clothes, and you hear her washing clothes, and you run down the hall and you squeeze your mother, and she tells you with a dream it's all okay, and you feel good for that long, and then you wake up every time, and you get to do that every morning for quite a while. It sucks, but you know, you learn that no matter how bad it gets, and it does get bad, that it'll always get better. And then you just start counting years. Then you start doing the year count, and it's been 1 year, 5 years, and then you get to 10 years, and it hurt. Really, I remember it hurt that day too. 18, I guess it was, and I sat there and I went, that meant at that point I had lived more of my life without my mom than I got to live with her. I remember that hurt. Oh, Let me tell you about this fun game called Is That Looks Just Like My Mom. That sucks too. That sucks too. I remember that because you had those highlights and you have like one picture in your head always of your mom and you see her from the back of the hair and, you know, and she was tall. I remember we played this game for a long time. You go, you know, maybe just maybe, because you watch too many movies and stuff, and like, maybe she was just kidnapped and, you know, had taken a different life, and, you know, maybe she's still alive. And it was a big, you know, because she looks so fake in the casket, you know, but they always look so fake in the casket. How's that?
We're gonna say goodbye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.